In the theater of global politics, a new act unfolds as tensions rise higher than ever between Israel and Gaza. This year, 2023, has proven to be a year of seismic shifts in the region's power dynamics. The narrative begins with the former President Donald Trump making a bold claim. If given a second term, he vows to deport foreigners in the U.S. who have shown support for Palestinians and protested against Israel. Following suit, GOP Senator Marco Rubio calls for the cancellation of visas for foreigners who support Hamas. The GOP candidates collectively state that the U.S. will not welcome Gazan refugees if they triumph in the 2024 elections. In response to this, President Joe Biden's administration remains silent on whether it plans to bring a considerable number of Gazans into the U.S. However, the administration is advocating for Egypt to reopen its border, allowing civilians to escape the war zone. The impact of this war has rippled onto U.S. college campuses. Students face scrutiny for their responses to the conflict, with some even losing job offers. Amidst these events, President Biden urges Congress to pass an emergency funding package to aid Israel. This takes us to the second chapter of our narrative. The Biden administration and Congress are in the process of crafting a $2 billion aid package to bolster Israel's war effort against Hamas. This funding aims to replenish Israel's stockpile of interceptors for its missile defense system, artillery shells, and various other munitions. However, this plan may stir controversy as the White House ties the aid package to military support for Ukraine and Taiwan, and increased border security funding. As the conflict escalates, the Israeli military amasses forces along the Gaza border in preparation for a ground invasion. This military posturing parallels Pentagon's deployment of an aircraft carrier strike group to deter Iran-backed militant groups. To summarize, the U.S. political landscape is divided over the Israel-Gaza conflict. Former President Trump and the GOP take a hardline stance against foreigners supporting Palestinians. President Biden's administration, on the other hand, pushes for humanitarian aid to Israel while tying it to other geopolitical concerns. Meanwhile, the lives of students and civilians hang in the balance as the conflict continues to escalate. The question remains, where will this road lead? Only time will tell. As the world watches, the events continue to unfold, adding chapters to this ever-evolving narrative.